Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought, where we're here once again after a false start. Our continued war with the Russians, full control over the Black Sea, and basically try not to piss off anyone else while we're here. And Russia is just launching an all-out offensive in the south there. Yeah, we're not really getting to do much. The Russians kind of just removed all of their ships from the Black Sea and just kind of fucked off somewhere. I could 100% dispatch a naval squadron to the Baltic to harass them there, but they'd take forever to get there. And I'm not sure it would be all that worth it to dispatch a squadron up there. Anyway, how go... Oh, some transports to blow up. Three Pelion class destroyers. No, sorry. 2 Trent class destroyers. Yeah, sure, you can have those. Let's see. Politics. Alright, so we improve relations with the Japanese. Let's improve relations with the French. More transports being sunk. Seriously, where are the Russians? Like, do they just not want to fight for this? And we're just sinking their transports. The Russian economy is gonna collapse with how many transports we've blown up at this point. Like, they got ships over here. Well, 1 destroyer. Another destroyer. Who are they up against? They're fighting Denmark. Oh, they've taken Western Denmark. Oh, there's the Russian Navy. How big is the Russian Navy after we've just kind of been sitting here? 42 active warships. So I could honestly dispatch one of my naval squadrons to go and deal with that. Though, to be fair, it looks like the Germans and the Japanese are going to have their fill of the Russians soon here. How's this offensive going? Still just throwing men into the meat grinder. How's this battle going? Okay, yeah, we're not doing too hot here. I'm kind of hoping that since they're launching an attack with the, on Azerbaijan as well, with the same guys from here, that they'll, that their casualties will start racking up. The annoying thing is that, like, we took this, and then Russia immediately launches an attack on it. Like, come on, Austria. I need you to launch an assault somewhere. I have naval power in the region. Just tell me where you need it to go. We have control over the Black Sea. Launch an attack. Somewhere. Anywhere. We can invade. That is an option. Oh, Russia and the Empire of Japan are now at war. They want a battleship. We definitely cannot afford that. Let's see, who do I need to keep improving relationships with? Let's go with the Americans. The Japanese relations will start to go up since we're both at war with Russia. So that'll sort itself out. It looks like Germany is about to go to war with Russia as well, so there's gonna be a dog pile on the Russians here soon. Which is gonna basically just destroy what's left of the Russian economy. Because now they're gonna be suffering attacks not only in Asia, but the Baltics as well. And we're basically just sitting here sniping away at their transports. Yeah. Yeah, I do that sometime. It do get angry sometimes. You're fine. I should have checked it before starting. Battle cruiser, can't afford it, sorry. God damn it. I don't need fucking Serbia launching offensives against me. Ugh. No, we're gonna keep fighting. The war shall go on. More because I'm winning. I mean, the Russians are about to take Georgia from us, which isn't fun. Like, there's honestly not much I can do about this. The government isn't launching any of their own assaults. Like, our military is not large by any means. And it'd be nice if we had an ability to, like, do something about it. Like, yeah, it'd be nice if, like, you could do something about, like, the lack of troops, because I have basically no troops. I have basically no troops. I have no control over the infantry. I have full control of the Black Sea, and we're still not moving anything in there. Is this its own sea, or does this count as part of the Black Sea? I don't know if that's counted as part of the Black Sea. I think it probably is. Oh, well, anyways. Being invaded by the fucking Serbians while also being invaded by the Russians. Not fun. Unfortunately, the one new piece of land we've gained is probably going to end up falling to the Russians. Nope. We're gonna position you guys over here. Just so that way then you guys can raid that port. They have actually gone down a bit on the advance. So it looks like that the fact that they've decided to split their forces is not doing well for them. In terms of the Russian Navy, I'm pretty sure there ain't much of it left. Yeah, the Japanese are performing their own naval invasion. Surprised the Germans didn't end up going to war with them. The Russians must have paid them off. Oh, no, never mind. They are at war with the Germans. Which means this Russian fleet here is probably not going to last much longer. Man, we came out here like thinking, oh, this will be an interesting war, a battle for the Black Sea. There just isn't anything here. Sorry, I can't sell you any more ships. I think they took Georgia, yet they did. Unfortunate. We can probably get Georgia back at the end of the war. Oh, the Turks are launching an offensive against the French, who have taken over southern Turkey. Like, we got full control over the Black Sea, so I don't know why the government isn't launching any invasions or anything. Isn't saying, hey, we need tonnage to go take this bit of territory from the Russians. Like, at any point they could say that, and we could go. We have the naval power. Oh, and because the fucking Russians took Georgia, they gained a bunch of victory points. Fuck them. Now the Russians are gonna be like, oh, hey, we're fucking winning. Yeah, sure, you can have 3 destroyers. And you can also have 3 destroyers. Oh, you want some destroyers? Yeah, sure, you can have some destroyers. Lots of rebellion going on right now. Alright. More because of the fact that I'm kind of getting pissed off. Cancel. Let's see. Do we have any ships laying around that I can dispatch anywhere? Nope. Alright. All ships are currently out on service. Which means you boys, congratulations, you won the grand prize of going up to the Baltic Sea, unless the Russian Navy has already been destroyed up there. I think the Russian Navy's been destroyed up there. Unless they dispatched it to try and fight the Japanese. Yeah, there it is. It's down here. It's apparently going over to the fucking Asian front. Damn. That navy would have been like the only way I would have been able to gain like some good fucking shit out of this. We're gonna go with invade because we just need to start taking out more Russian shipping. Because, honestly, this is getting ridiculous. We've sunk so many fucking transports. That you think trade on the fucking Black Sea would have come to a fucking halt. Alright, I'll watch it after stream. It is a dragon. Oh, good. Thanks, China. You want a battleship. I could afford to sell you one. So yeah, sure, fucking Ukraine. I'll give you a fucking battleship. Ah, yes, we're all dogpiling Russia. Let's all hate each other while doing it. That makes sense. Ah, yes, we all hate Russia. Therefore, we hate each other. There's some common ground right there that doesn't make any sense. Nah, keep restricted. We aren't gonna go committing crimes here. We are not gonna go and commit the crime. All right, I need to pick a port for you. Cataro. Oh, so we better not be losing this battle to the Serbians, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. It's annoying that there are battles that go on that I can't do shit about, and that we just straight up lose. Like, the battle for Hungary, I couldn't do anything about other than just torpedo Russian transports. That's all I can do. Sorry, Brazil, nope. Sorry, fucking Iraq. I know you just signed this treaty with us, but, yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the shipbuilding capacity for 3 destroyers. What the fuck? Why are the Japanese sending ships down here to the fucking Ottoman Empire? Guys, you're in a naval conflict in Asia. You do not... Let me look at this. 109 ships. How much does the Russians have net left? 47 still, because they're still sending their main fleet all the way over there. Because the Russians. Yeah. This explains why we're hating on the fucking Japanese. Ugh. That is kind of basically what we've been reduced to. We're avoiding a war with the fucking Japanese, okay? I've already got this war going on with the fucking, the Russians, which is basically just me slapping their fucking transports. No. Of course, this war is never going to end now because of how little VP we get with each transport group that we sink. It's getting really... Are they naval invading Greece? Jesus Christ, the fucking Japanese are just Why is it the Japanese are able to, like, fucking do all of this, and we can't even fucking naval invade anywhere over here in fucking, the Black Sea? Alright, I'm gonna move you guys over here. And just see if maybe moving you guys over to another sea will give me some better, better chances at fucking naval invasion and shit, maybe. I don't know. I only get, like, 2 of these. I'd sink their fleet if I was, like, able to, like, bother going after it, but it's all the way over there. It's going to Asia. Which is the annoying thing. Like, if it was still in the Baltic Sea, I could have... I really should have just dispatched a squadron to go and fight in the Baltic Sea just to fuck them up there. No, we're not giving the Russians a cent. Oh, hey, a destroyer! They finally sent something! They have sent one thing! They built one ship and built one ship, put it in the Black Sea, and said, hey, good luck, buddy. Oh, this ain't gonna be fun. Because I have to sort out a bunch of fucking transport. I mean, not transports. I have to sort out a bunch of fucking, torpedo destroyers. Let's see. Why are you guys so lightly armed? Oh, wait, you're my group in the Aegean Sea. Why is there fucking, Russian transports in the Aegean? You guys slow down at firing speed. You guys also slow down at firing speed. Yeah, these poor transports have nothing in the way of really defending themselves. Well, actually, they have these... Alright, so these are some I've never seen a merchant vessel armed like this in this game before. Sometimes they'll give them like a front and back gun, but these ones have actually been outfitted with like decent naval... They're outfitted with torpedoes. Like, these things are fucking traps is what they are. Alright, destroyer line, you guys slow down to your flank speed. What have we even got for ships here? We have our older heavy cruisers. So these guys are actually pretty decent at what's going down here. We have 2 of our, I believe these are the Valac class battle cruisers. Guys, I would prefer it if you sunk that before it got any closer. Like, there's a shit ton of you. How you haven't sunk it yet is beyond my comprehension, apparently. Oh shit. You guys, turn hard. Friendly fire torpedoes. Oh, her magazine just detonated. Oh shit! Torpedoes in the water! Hard turn! Engage torpedo avoidance! Now it's just sink the fucking transport simulator. Anyways, I'm well. Oh, that torpedo is heading straight for you. You guys, evasive now. I would have preferred you turn the other way, but I guess that works. You guys start re-rallying yourselves. This was a completely armed merchant fleet. Like, they all had guns. And not just like one or two guns to act as like a self-defense. Just, these things are outfitted like a budget destroyer. They don't have a proper firing control, which is why they're terrible shots, but again, they have quite a bit of firepower. And with the torpedoes, we definitely could never get close enough without taking some damage from these guys. These guys all are armed to the teeth. And it's not a light armament either. I mean, they do have... Their highest caliber is 4.2, so technically it is a light armament, but still. It's not, like, exactly an overly complicated armament. But, like, this is like a budget destroyer. This was very clearly, like, if I was to give a lore reason for this, this was very clearly meant to be an attempt at a trap. The Russians know that I'm just sinking their transports, so they decided to arm a bunch of their transport vessels, send them out in the hopes that they could actually do some damage to the fleet. No, no, no. Fucking Japanese are here in the Black Sea now, too. Anyway, we're slowly catching our VP points back up with the fucking Russians. How goes this war? Well, at the very beginning, so not bad. Politics. Let's see, who do we need to keep the peace with? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, the United States is at war with Britain, France, China, about to end up in a war with the Russians. Jesus, why does America hate everyone? Oh, hey, some ships finished. Too bad none of them were my ships. All my ships are current. The only thing I have building for myself right now is a battleship. Everything else is for someone else. I have a shit ton of money. Here you go. Go away. I don't want you as a problem. You want 3 Delta class light cruisers? No. The Ukrainians actually now have a pretty decently sized navy that I've actually built for them. 2 battle cruisers, 6 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and 5 destroyers ain't bad. Oh, the Russians are definitely deploying ships. There's 1 destroyer there. Alright, let's see. What happens if I set you to protect? Alright, I'm just gonna set you to sea control. Doesn't do me much good, but honestly, there ain't much I can do. There really isn't much that I can do here. I've just had tons of money the entire game. Even the war against the Russians isn't really doing this. It's just lots of money, apparently. I think they did something in the game at some point to change how money works. Because I don't ever remember earning this much money before. Just auto-resolve it. There we go. Sunk another Russian destroyer. Oh, you want a battleship. Unfortunately, I cannot provide you another one at this time. I can give you the light cruiser, though. You know what? We need to fucking do some shit, so might as well. We're gonna go take over the island of Crete. Because I got nothing better to fucking do. How much do we need? 221. Well, we only have one fleet that can do that, so get over there. Submarine battle. Auto resolve. Get the fleet down there so that way then they can poke it. If we can't fight the Russians, we're gonna fight the Greeks. No. I'd love to go to war with Italy, but no. This should be fairly easy to fight against. Even though a lot of these ships are technically outdated, this should be a fairly easy battle for us to win against. It's a bunch of heavy cruisers and some light cruisers. If I play it right, I can win. Or at the very least, force them to go back into their port and be sad and depressed. They have 4 heavies, 3 lights, 2 destroyers, and we have 1 battleship, 2 battle cruisers, 9 heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers, and 11 destroyers. Alright, northwest is where they are. So, that way, actually. Not actually all that bad for us. Why are you all broken? Alright, first off, you're gonna join up with the battleship. Honestly, I'm going to assign you to join up with you. You two can hang out together. You join up with one of you. As for the destroyer groups, I want you guys to double back because I need you guys out of the line to actually go and find the enemy. Alright, now that you guys are out, I'm going to change you guys to abreast. You guys to abreast as well. You guys also to abreast. Basically, we're going to send the destroyers out to go hunting. They are now spotted to the north, so we're going to turn the heavy cruisers along with the battleship and the light cruisers and, well, everyone else. That is not north, that is west. Alright, everybody turn back this way. Because suddenly, we've been fucked. We've been lied to. Alright, all of you slow down to attack speed. Actually, I do kind of need you guys to get past the battleship. Switch to a head formation. Where's the other destroyer squadron at? There you are. Ahead, smoke up. And you guys, aggressive torpedoes, get them in the water. Alright, you guys back to normal torpedo. Oh shit! Avoid! Friendly torpedoes in the water! Oh, those are enemy torpedoes. Incoming! Both of your battle lines withdraw immediately. Alright, you guys are going to function as the front line. You guys are going to move into position to function as the second line. And you guys are going to get closer. As the battleships continue to hold at their range. I could really use you guys focusing on these heavy cruisers trying to get away. Damn, they're out of range. Alright, all of you guys, I need you all to come back the moment you figure out whether or not these torpedoes are going to be dangerous to you or not. Oh shit, you are flooding. You are not in good shape. You can't smoke for another 20 seconds. Get that smoke up. Alright, heavy cruiser line, you need to get back in there. Battleships and battle cruisers, you guys need to turn in. Alright, you guys are at a decent distance where you should be able to fire effectively. Destroyers are still engaged. There is an enemy over here somewhere, apparently. Light cruisers, I need you to go kill whatever that is that's pissing off the fucking other ships. Alright, can you guys fire on these ships now? Yes. Begin firing and turn. I need you guys getting as many guns on those heavy cruisers as possible. You guys are going to have to turn because you're going to start getting into line of fire with those heavy cruisers. Those are torpedoes inbound. Oh, those are gonna hurt. Damn, lost a destroyer. Where are the rest of the destroyers? Okay, so they're all just kind of pissing off. Alright, you know what? All destroyers retreat. Light cruisers! Deal with that heavy cruiser. I do not want him around. Shit. Torpedo avoid! Torpedo avoid! Shit, that's gonna hit the second line too. Avoid torpedoes, please! I feel bad for these guys. Oh shit, we lost a heavy cruiser. Shit. Something's still firing on us from over here, and we can't fucking see it. It's annoying. Hey, you guys. Throw up your smokes. I don't even know who's the one in command of this fucking naval squadron anymore. Damn it. Some of the torpedoes got through and hit the battle cruisers. Telling me not a single one of our shots can fucking land on this thing. Alright, I need to get these light cruisers in closer. Heavy cruisers, what's the range on your torps? 6? Damn. I mean, you guys should be well within range. Alright, I'm gonna turn you boys around, and you two are gonna do a torpedo run. They are within range. Send them. Send torpedoes into their formation. That wasn't their formation. I don't even know where the fuck you just sent those. Torpedoes, gentlemen. Torpedoes. There we go. There's the swarm. Oh shit, they are actually coming towards you. Smoke up. Damn, those torpedoes missed. Again! Alright, you guys just begin your retreat. Shit, 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 shit. Yeah, this is why we swapped out for the other heavy cruisers. These guys just don't have the firepower to deal with other cruisers, even with the torpedo complements. Yeah, we just lost another heavy cruiser. We have a light cruiser behind us? Huh. Alright, you boys turn around. I kind of need you to deal with that light cruiser. Yeah, we lost a lot more ships than I'm comfortable with in this battle. These fucking heavy cruisers are just equipped with fucking guns everywhere. And 10-inch guns. Like, they have firepower to sink another heavy cruiser. Even a battleship. Really? Only a 1% chance to hit? How close do you have to fucking be? I know the fucking battle cruisers aren't catching up anytime soon. I don't even know where they are at. Oh yeah, they're still over here doing this song and fucking dance because both of their steerings got blown out. Detach the battleship so that then it's functioning on its own. Yeah, the battle cruisers seem to be just stuck. Spinning. There we go. There's the firepower I've been waiting for. I wish these guys would figure out what the fuck they're doing. Sent these guys off to go find that light cruiser that was harassing us earlier. We're gonna try and get this light cruiser in as close as we can to basically point blank torpedo these heavy cruisers. Because they seem to be basically out of ammo now at this point. They have a lot of guns, but not much ammo. Well, to be fair, they still had enough to do some fucking damage. And they do have torpedoes. Some of them do, at least. Fire the torpedoes, man. Fire the fucking I hate this game sometimes. I wish you could just manually order them to fire the torpedoes, even if the ship doesn't think that. Like, if you have underwater mounted torpedoes, use the damn things. 8 shots left. Oh, that's not good. And the DAC runs out of ammo. Alright, have you retreat. You guys fucking sort yourselves out. You're not fucking children. My god, sort out who's in command of the fucking unit. Stop doing that. Alright, the rest of you, the Tehran seems to be the only one that actually is functional out of this group. Rest of you, retreat. There is a enemy light cruiser near the battle cruisers. Oh, some enemy destroyers are still left? Really? You guys be ready to dodge fucking torpedoes if they show up. There's the light cruiser that these guys are now hunting. In which my battle cruisers are shooting at. Even though they are in a constant ballerina dance. Oh, have we done it? Have we finally figured out that we're no longer fucking ballerinas? Apparently so. Good job, guys. Only took you several prolonged bits of time to figure that one out. Alright, I need these light cruisers to go and hunt down the fucking heavy cruiser squadron that got away. Now that the battle cruisers are back in action, I can actually take them out. Of course, that means I have to find the damn bastards. Yeah, the entirety of the Greek Navy has basically just been sunk in one battle. East. Really? There's more shit to the east? Not really sure there is anything to the east. We watched them go we watched the heavy cruisers go this way. Can't have possibly gone east. I mean, they probably could have gone east. Or at least turned east. Oh wait, that's from the position of our flagship, and our flagship is the Dacron over here. Which I do, while it is out of ammo, I do need to get it back over here to the combat zone. So that means it's northeast from where the flagship's position is, so somewhere in here. These guys are slowly heading home. Again, north of the fucking battleship's position, which would imply that they're over here. I assume that's where this other light cruiser is. I'm hunting the heavy cruisers, though. Although, considering that time's now up to times 30, I think we're getting farther away than we're actually getting closer. I think we're just gonna have to accept that the battle's over for now. We sunk majority of their navy, damaged the rest. They sunk quite a bit of ours, which I'm not too happy about. Oh, finally, we're ending Serbia, so that way then that's no longer a fucking thorn in my side. Alright, anyway, how's the conquest going? We have enough tonnage at the moment. I'm gonna move these guys here over to the conquest zone, so that way then we have the extra ships. Because some of the ships we had here were just destroyed. And are only here on paper. Another victory against the Russian Navy. At the very least, if we take fucking Crete, we'll have gained something out of this fucking war. Not much, but we will have gained something. Enemy submarines attack our fleet. Where did these bastards come from? I can't read if it was damaged or not. Oh, submarine on submarine engagement. Well, this is actually a demonstration of our new warships. All right, you have a nice night, Delta. You go to bed if you're all tired. Basically, it gets to World War II. That's what we get to. World War II, post World War II, and that's about it. We do not go into Cold War. Anyway, we have the second of the Dakrin class battleships here, who I am immediately putting on save ammo, because these ships have like no ammo whatsoever. And here we have our new heavy cruisers, their first debut on the battlefield. The Absol class. Along with the original little heavy cruiser boy. You can see quite the difference between our old and new heavy cruisers. Along with this random Italian heavy cruiser that we just have in the inventory. And here we have the debut of our new light cruisers as well. And the debut of our new destroyers, the Pelion class. I might, in the future, break up my formations into smaller groups like these, because these are going to be a lot easier to manage. Hello, Kyo. How you doing? It's been a long while. Yes, no guided missiles, Delta. And no aircraft either. We don't got aircraft carriers. Southeast. Come on, where is this Russian fleet? I want to sink it. There it is. A bit ambitious on that torpedo there. I love the enthusiasm, though. It's nice having light cruisers that have some decent fucking range on them. Yep, torpedoes incoming. Get out of the way of those, boys. Turn. Absolute idiot. Don't tell me you're firing fucking AP at a fucking destroyer. HE, man. HE. Man's firing fucking armor piercing at a fucking destroyer. Yeah, the Abso class is a heavily armed heavy cruiser. No, we don't got nukes. That's good. Didn't know your computer had been shitted on. Let's see, this thing got fucking bit of dust flew into my fucking airways. You got torps? Yeah, you do. I'd rather not meet them. Let's sail just barely outside of their torpedo range. Where's my battleship? There it is. Get closer. You guys start following. You guys take a turn. Secondaries, feel free to just lob shells. Oh, they covered themselves in smoke. Too bad we're still too close for them to be able to get away. Yeah, if I had built my fleet with ships like this at the start of the campaign, we definitely would not be suffering the problems we have been suffering. With a mix of... I mean, these are still not bad, but the fact that these heavy cruisers with very light armaments were being mixed with light cruisers with also very light armaments and battleships that didn't have much ammo kind of just led to a lot of our problems. Where a lot of our problems laid. Sorry guys, we can't provide you anything at the moment. We're kind of already stuck. Submarine on submarine engagement. Submarine on transport engagement. Yeah. The Russians are definitely trying. They're trying to get a victory out of this. Seriously, we don't have the tonnage. Alright. Only because I need a little extra tonnage. Get over here. Let's see. Ships are probably in repair, aren't they? Yeah. Actually, you're fully ready to go for the most part. Get back out there. I'm pretty sure you got separated from these guys, so get over there. Oh right, I don't own that port anymore. There's nowhere else that my ships could be repairing other than these ports here. Oh, and also Ukraine. Because sometimes my ships like to go and dock in Ukraine for repairs for some reason. Yeah, I just need this battle cruiser to get down here to help out and shit. Unfortunately, my blockade of the Black Sea has basically been breached, but if we can gain Cyprus, I'll definitely take that trade. Also, where all these fucking Russian submarines came from, I don't know. They just kind of started appearing. Apparently, they were able to just suddenly form a bunch of fucking squadrons for it. That sucks. That's usually why I keep all of my avatars on a separate hard drive. On an external hard drive. So that way then I don't have to deal with them being A, on the computer taking up space, and B, they're if the computer gets toast, I can always just use the hard drive on a new computer. Yeah, that sucks when you gotta go in and redo a bunch of avatars. If, like, you didn't... Yeah, sure, we'll create an alliance with China. Fuck you. I don't have time to go fucking occupying every bit of Greece. Yeah, the Russians are trying to get enough tonnage in there to do shit. I'm gonna move my ships to go and harass that. Anyway, how goes the invasion of Serbia? Well, could be better. But if we can gain a bit of territory, that'd be nice. I need more territory. I need more men. I need more men for the AI government to figure out what to do with. Here, have some money, Britain. Well, thankfully, all of our destroyers are well built to, sink fucking, how are our politics going? Oh, let's try not to go to war with French. I have already had to pay off a few people. I'd rather not have to go and have to pay off the fucking French, too. How much is the Italian Navy? 35 ships. Honestly, if I needed to, I can fight them. So if I do get into a skirmish with them, that's kind of on me. Let's see. The battle is still in the Russians' court because the fucking Russians took Georgia from us, so we lost that. Yemen is now owned by our ally Arabia, so that's good. Less shit that I have to deal with. How goes on fixing our current ships that have been damaged? Probably not great. Those repair times are going to be a while because our dry dock is kind of full. The Valac is still under construction. The question is, do we want to do another refit program now or later? I think we're going to wait till later, until after the war. I want to wait till after the war to do the refit program. Because right now we're in a sort of just perpetual conflict with the fucking Russians until I can get their till I can get the upper hand on the fucking VP. Yes, you can have money, France. Leave me alone. God damn it. No, I can't launch... Can we launch an attack against the Russians? I leave the fucking Black Sea with the majority of my forces for like 5 minutes, and the Black Sea just turns into a fucking hell zone. Like, the moment I no longer have, like, 2 battle cruisers guarding the strait here, like, they just immediately start sending in everything they can. Yeah. Unfortunately, our invasion of Serbia is probably going to end up getting put to a halt with the second Russian invasion of Hungary. Which is going to suck. Because if they take Hungary, well, there goes a large portion of our income. Which, still at the moment, not a big issue, but I would prefer it if our government didn't end up losing territory that we own. Be great. Be really great. I've been investing in this fucking economy. Use it. Our government wants to threaten Italy to accept our terms and go to war. I'd rather not go to war with the fucking Italians. One submarine managed to sink a battle cruiser. We have all of our destroyers are equipped with anti-submarine shit, and you're telling me one submarine managed to fucking battle cruiser. God damn it. That just netted them so many fucking points. That's so stupid. That was so stupid. By the way, what are you guys fucking set to? Yeah, you're set to sea control. You're also set to sea control. That was fucking stupid. Alright, we've almost taken Serbia, which will end the fucking Serbian constant attacks into Montenegro. How much longer until we've taken fucking Greece? Till we've taken fucking, Crete? Because I'd like to take the island, so that way then I have it. And it's no longer something I have to worry about. By the way, we've gotten a shit ton of money just from selling ships to our allies. Because our allies want more ships. Unfortunately, we can't at the moment. I'm sorry. Alright, Serbia's been taken. Which means we have more money. Hooray. Ugh, the fucking Russians. Oh, hey, their battle fleet's actually coming back, I think? Or apparently it's coming up here and then it's gonna head back south. It's gonna be basically going straight through here, so this will actually be kind of interesting. If it does continue on the path that it looks to be going on, it's gonna be basically passing by my 2 battle groups in the Eastern Mediterranean. Which might be able to net us some victories. Oh, yeah, heavy cruiser. Let's take it out. Southwest. And off we go. Northwest. There they are. Well, this is definitely different than what we've been fighting. See, 10.3 is pretty deadly armament for a heavy cruiser. Destroyers. Why don't you come over here on this guy's flank, will you? I both like and don't like submarines. I think if your fleet has anti-submarine ships, it shouldn't be able to reach the heavier ships. Like, if you have like just heavy ships without any ability to detect submarines or counter them, then, you know, all's fine. But, like, if you have a bunch of light ships, and I get that technically it's historically accurate to have it to where you can just have a submarine torpedo shit and kind of just fuck off. Alright, let's see. What is this? Yeah, there's an entire Russian battle group just moving through the Mediterranean right now. Alright. We're gonna deploy you guys here because it looks like some of them are gonna be heading this way. We're gonna deploy you guys basically to here. Actually, we're gonna deploy you guys. That's the port I'm fucking clicking on. We're going to deploy you guys actually to the Suez. Because we know that they have to go through there. Well, we know that that's where they're going through. So if we can set up our forces there, we can basically just torpedo them as they conga line through, which should net us quite the points. But to be fair, not all of them are coming this way. Most of them are doing other shit. Move you guys there. Research. We're doing some shit. You work on naval communications. Let's try to get this stuff done quick. Because that's passive stuff. And good news that we took Crete, because now that's 2 extra ports, which means we have even more shipbuilding capacity. Which, since we have the space for it, let's design a new battlecruiser. And that'll be the end of today's stream, because that's honestly all I really have time for today. So let's get another battlecruiser. Obviously a modern one. Small assault battleship hull. I don't think I've seen this one before. Modern battlecruiser. Or just large cruiser. We'll go with the modern battleship. 28 knots. Doesn't need all that much range. Max bulkheads. Spacious crew quarters. Auxiliary. Balanced. Oil. Shaft 3. Electro. Front 5. Anti-torque 4. Triple the hull. Reinforced bulkheads. Citadel 5. Anti-float 3. Main belt of 10. Fore belt of 5. Half belt of 5. Main deck 12. Fore deck 2. Half deck 2. Superstructure 6. Conning tower 8. We'll go to standard tower. Compact tower. Alright, what do we got for guns? Oh, we do have Mark III 15s, which aren't bad. I think we are fielding I think we're fielding the Mark IV 10s on the current battlecruiser. So let's go with the Mark 10s again. We're gonna mount them in dual configuration though, because we don't have much weight to spare on this one. As for secondary armament, an inch in the quad configuration. One singular 8-inch in quad configuration. And we'll dot the rest of the ship with just a bunch of 2-incher quad configurations. Carbide 5. Auto reload, electro-hydro turning, Forte 3, TNT 4, increased shells, super heavy shells, standard ratio for the main guns, increased for the secondaries. We're going to want the soft capped and the capped ballistic. Let's see. We're not gonna make the 10s any bigger, but we are gonna make them longer. As for the 8, increase the length on that one. And this 8 quad is basically gonna function as a big... It's technically gonna be our substitute 4th turret. It's basically a main gun, but it's not a main gun. As for the 2-inchers, upgrade their length and upgrade their gun caliber, because they ain't gonna do much if they aren't upgraded. And she's got some room for improvement. She's definitely a decent little battle cruiser. She's not too heavy. She's decently weight. She's got some decent armor. Not great armor, but it is decent. I think she'll do well. Watch as she gets sunk within the first 20 seconds of engaging in combat. Let's see. What classes do we have at the moment? We got Trent, the Valac, the Absol, the Delta, the Nalina, the Dragon, the Dacron, the Pelion, the Varax, the Valac. We shall name this one... the Birch class. Let's see. Do we have the port capacity to actually put one into production? 31 tons. We could put 2 of them into production, actually. No, we can put 1 of them into production. Where's this one going? It's going to Cataro. Send it to Cataro. There we go. Got a battle cruiser now. We got a brand new battle cruiser. Which, since we've now made a refit of the original battle cruiser, the Valac class will be decommissioned for the most part. We will not be building any more of these. What we have is what we have, and hopefully we can refit them to decent standards. In terms of these, they definitely don't need refits, but the rest of these will. The rest of these will be getting refits after this war, because we need to... except for the Pelion. And the Varax. The Varax hasn't even seen action yet. It's not getting a refit. It doesn't need one yet. We'll run the next turn, see what there is. More than likely, it's maybe going to be 1 or 2 engagements with the Russian Navy. Yeah, sure, we can make an alliance with the Spanish. Damn. Double damn. Alright, these are all ships that we've built, so honestly... You've all seen these ships before, so just gonna auto-resolve that. Sure, you can have 1 Pelion. Who the hell is Russia initiating a massive offensive against now? Is it over here? I think it's over here. They are launching an offensive against Kazakhstan. Oh, nice. Some free kills. Alright, so now they're sending ships to the Black Sea. So we're gonna send you guys to basically go and start acting as security. Because we don't want these ships getting too much situated in there. Unfortunately, we were not able to stop this guy from getting through the Suez. We did get most of them. We did stop that heavy cruiser. And these guys managed to get away though. They're retreating all the way up here for some reason. I really don't know what the Russians are up to. Let's upgrade our shipyard because we have the fucking money for it. Might as well. Let's go with armor forging. Get that upgraded. We'll run one more turn since we didn't really get to do anything. It was mostly just ship already we've seen before do shit. So auto resolve. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to upgrade my destroyers with more anti-sub capabilities. Because we do not want these fucking bastards to be doing shit. Cyprus wants some destroyers. Yeah, sure, Cyprus. Ukraine wants some destroyers. Yeah, sure. You also want destroyers? Sure. Destroyers? No problem. Alright, how'd that heavy cruiser get past us? We're literally standing right here. At the entrance to the Suez. Literally could not be any more, like, in the way of fucking Russians trying to get there. Let's see, have the Russians gotten any, ships? They do have a battle... They do have some ships here, honestly. Move you guys closer to the port to harass that. Move you guys over here. And honestly, I'm gonna dispatch you four to go up here and basically just start torpedoing in the fucking Baltics, because need to start putting some more hurt on the Russians, and them and us only getting one submarine engagement of transports per like turn here is kind of painful. Alright, one more turn. One more. We're at unrest of 11 because the fucking war keeps going. And because we took over 2 regions. So getting people on my side isn't gonna be easy. Let's see. Come on, let's go. Let's see what we end up doing next. Yeah, those subs are gonna take a while to get there because they are small. They're small subs. They don't have much range to them, so they gotta go hang out in a port for a bit for fuel. We're not threatening Italy. We're fucking losing ships to the fucking submarines, and it's fucking annoying. Alright, I need to build some fucking more destroyers for myself, apparently. We'll build 10 Trent class, and... 14 Hellion class destroyers. And basically, these destroyers are just gonna go out and deal with fucking submarines and shit. Because I'm tired of them sinking my ship. Also, we have gotten basically no combat against the fucking Russians. Even with, like, my ships being positioned in places to annoy the hell out of them. Oh, also, I should probably build more submarines. Probably some ocean-going submarines. Build 6 of those. Super coastal submarine. Might as well build 6 of those. Mine layer submarines could be useful. We're gonna build some cruiser submarines. That's basically all of the shipyard building capacity I'm gonna dedicate to a new shit this turn. A battleship, a battlecruiser, 24 destroyers, and 18 submarines. And that's how we're gonna leave the state of the world. How's this invasion going? Oh, hey, the Spaniards are actually here helping me. The Spanish have actually decided to help. Oh, I threw a bunch of mail and tissues on the floor. God damn it. I hope Spain doesn't have any enemies. They're enemies with the British. However, I am not enemies with the British. It doesn't mean that the British don't like me, though. We're gonna try and not piss off the British. How are my relations at the moment? Honestly, not bad across the board, and I do have quite a lot of small allies. We have Denmark, Crete, Ukraine, Brazil, Iraq, Arabia, and the Netherlands, all on my side. They don't help me in times of war, but they do... Shit. Though, to be fair, I have no clue where fucking the Netherlands is. They're around here somewhere. Where did the Dutch get exiled to? Oh. The Dutch Antilles. I've given them... oh, they've also got this. My question is, where is their navy being sent to? Probably to their Asian holdings, isn't it? Yeah, the Dutch East Indies are where they've been exiled. I don't know where they're, oh, there's one. Yeah, this is probably why they need the warships. Because, they're now just in Indonesia. Basically. But yeah, the war continues. It's not going great for us, entirely because they fucking took Georgia from us, which is annoying. But anyway, that'll wrap things up for today. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you ever want to chat with me off stream or have another way of knowing when I go live. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel. I post The VOD's there from Friday to Monday every week, so that way then if you missed a VOD, you can just go and check it out there. Though I know not many people tend to do that because they don't like to watch the VODs back when they're unedited. But they're there for those that want to watch them nonetheless. Let's see. And then there's the Blue Sky if you want to check that out. It mostly is just posting of stuff that I've already done. Some art that I've commissioned, and also just when I go live. Anyway, thank you all once again for sticking around to the end of today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Make sure to enjoy the person I'm sending you off to, and don't forget to look at the schedule down below to know when I go live and what days I go live on, which for the Twitch channel here, we go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, all at 6 p.m. Though, to be fair, I may do Tuesdays and Thursdays earlier because they're my days off of work, so sometimes the streams will end up starting earlier on those days. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Enjoy the person you're being sent off to. Goodbye and good night. Or good morning, depending on what time zone you're in. Just gotta wait for the timer to finish. Should be done any moment now. Almost there.